Hello again, everybody. I'm Bill Hillgrove along with Myron Cope. And tonight, history is made as Heinz Field is the venue for a Monday night football game, something the Steelers have not enjoyed for almost 2 years. The Steelers are 3-point favorite, temperature 51 degrees. The game will be played mostly in the 40s, not much wind, and what a great atmosphere tonight, Mr. Cope, along with ketchup.
You betcha. First of all, we got, of course, the downtown buildings across the river lit up. And tonight, I read in the paper, we can't see it from here, marks the debut of what they call the water steps, sandstone blocks over which washes water that is illuminated by lighting. And it's making its debut tonight. I don't imagine you can walk up or down these water steps unless you're wearing galoshes. But anyhow, now, of course, as we look to our right at the jumbotron, well, there is a giant, huge, a gigantic bottle of ketchup on either side of the top of the jumbotron, lying on their sides. And the deal is, of course, that Heinz ketchup, the bottles will tilt and pour out simulated ketchup, red lighting or something, when the Steelers get inside the so-called red zone, the 20-yard line or deeper into the other team's territory. Now, I'm a traditionalist, as you know, Bill, and as you also know, in Tampa Bay last week, I denounced Tampa Bay's practice of firing cannons when the Titans get inside the red zone. Cannons from that big Buccaneer ship in the end zone, you know, the prefabricated ship. And so I denounced that. Now, as for the ketchup bottles, I'm ambivalent. That is the word, ambivalent. Now, for one thing, in defense of them, Heinz paid a lot of moolah to get the name on this field and market themselves. And they deserve something in return. They sure didn't get the kind of signs you see around the league because of those people hollering about the size of signs. While we look out on the Carnegie Science Center that has a sign going in multicolors and is the height of two Shaquille and O'Neal's. but so Heinz got shortchanged on that size of the signs. They deserve what marketing they can get because they paid for it. And they're a local company. Let's put it with their roots in Pittsburgh. And they employ a lot of people in a time when jobs ain't exactly plentiful. So, you know, give them a break, Cope. And the more ketchup they can sell, the better for the economy, right? Now, all right, the Steelers have the second worst record in the whole league in terms of points scored inside the red zone. They've scored only 20 points inside there. So this could be very embarrassing, you see. Now, maybe the ketchup will ignite the Steeler offense in the red zone. But it could be an embarrassment unless they do something in there. And the point is, really, from the standpoint of traditionalist Coke, the hamburger is in the end zone. It's waiting in the end zone, not in the red zone. It's waiting there with ketchup and lettuce. With lettuce and tomatoes and pickles and everything you like, if you like hamburgers. But you pour it in the red zone, and it's like you poured ketchup on an empty table and slopped it all up. Okay, I says, you give Heinz a break on this, will you, Cope? I hope those players, if and when they get into the red zone as Steelers players, they're not standing around watching the ketchup pour.
And with that food for thought, you're listening to the Pittsburgh Steelers Football Network.
At 84 Lumber, we're proud that generations of